Alright, let's pick this back up. Another go. Let's test the engine.
What?
Emergency continues.
Again?
Okay, we gotta fix this again. Oh no.
You have got to be kidding me. Just my luck to be stuck in a junkyard.
We got a call? Yeah, we do. Hey. Hey, Mr. Unknown.
Hey, you still there? I really need your help. I can't get out of here.
We're stuck.
I did everything according to the manual, but there's a malfunction I can't fix. I just don't know how.
Rapidium Xavier. Check data consistent with CMQC modules.
No. I don't have access to QC.
Only the captain has access codes to the quantum computer.
Access granted.
Man, that was easy.
Okay. Oh, here we go. Now we can use this. Mind records.
What is this?
Whoa.
Mind
Well,
records.
we just deleted all those people's mind records. Okay.
What's going on? Wait. I recognize this.
We're making an altar.
It's my life.
And I want it now. Carry on for her. Whoa. Whoa. Look at that. Distant memories. Childhood memories, fuzzy and distant. The mining town you grew up in. Rows of familiar apartment blocks. The grocery store. Mom worked at the playground where you spent more time than home. Can I like go in sequence? Like see distant memories. Family like many others down there. Your father came home late from work in the mine, usually drunk, always pissed off. Your mother doing her best to keep the family together. Your constant desire to run away, to get out of the place and never come back. 15-year-old turning a blind eye. Another shitty day at school. You're taking the long route home. Hey, what's that fight about? The girl shouts for help. She's looking straight at you. You should intervene, but the fear, no. Better not get involved. Run back home. One day you'll get out of here. This. And whoa. Select life event. I mean, whoa. Project Dolly. Our way. Oh, this is how I do it. Okay. That is how I do it. Okay, let's go back to the beginning. I want to learn about his story. It's so hard to study for exams when your dad's yelling behind the door. Mom doesn't have the strength to fight anymore. Something's wrong with her. She's weaker, more passive. You know you should do your best to support her, but being home is just unbearable. You count the days to graduation, hoping those exams go well. At the crossroads, you open the envelope with trembling hands. It's a good college. It's close to home. You can visit mom regularly and get a good education. You tear the paper and see the results. No, not good enough. The only place that wants you is hundreds of miles away. You have to leave mom alone with him. Going away. You promised yourself you'd get out of there. You have to keep that promise. You can't waste your life. It's not something she'd want. You can still visit her, a little less often maybe, but you can. You will visit her. It's been months since you've been home, but you can't miss the post-exam party. All your friends will be celebrating. Their company makes you feel good, and you found your place. Do you really want to spend the entire day on the train, only to see mom for a couple hours before she goes to bed early? And all you'll be left with is a constantly drunk oaf of a father. Working abroad. You look at the letter. It's tempting. Working abroad for 2 months. You can earn enough to support yourself for the whole semester. You could ditch those lousy part-time jobs and focus on studying. It's tempting. You can send some money home to mom. She needs it for her treatment. Too late to say goodbye. You missed it. The moment she collapsed. The ambulance taking her to the hospital. It all went so fast. You missed the opportunity to talk to her when she was still conscious. You're back home now. But what difference does it make? You fucked up. It's too late to say goodbye. Carry on. For her. You failed her. But what could you have done? Stayed behind in that miserable place? To become bitter and dead inside? Be like Dad? The sense of guilt holds you by the throat. What if you ran away from it all? Ditched college, made a fresh start? Forgot. But wouldn't that be giving up again? No. Mom will want you to get on with your studies. Get a good job. You have to carry on. For her. It's different with her. Your heart pounds at the thought of this evening. You never thought someone like Lena would want to hang out with you? Slow down. It's only a project. Maybe you should have got something better than beer. You could have bought wine. But wouldn't that seem like you're hitting on her? You're only teaming up for a project, but she's so different from anyone else you've hooked up with, and she likes you. You can see she likes you. Am I good enough? This is it. She's moved in, but is your cheap little rented apartment good enough for her? Her parents would hate it. You know they would. And she knows it too. Is that why she doesn't talk to them anymore? She's not ashamed of you, is she? Whatever they think of you, you're gonna have to prove them wrong. Work hard and give Lena the good life she deserves. Hard work pays off, right? You can be proud of yourself. A diploma with honors in that offer. A PhD. It's tempting as hell, but the salary. How much longer are you gonna be broke ass for Lena? Ugh, think about it later. It's time to celebrate now. It was a tough conversation, but you handled it well. The professor understood your motives. Working for a private company gives you better prospects. You'll finally be able to move out of that dorm. Take Lena for a proper holiday. Yeah, it was a good decision. The purgatory of 9 to 5. Too true. Well, at least discovers it at 27 years old. On the subway again. Damn, you hate that crowd. Day in, day out. Maybe you could take the later train and stay longer at work? No. Your boss would never agree to that. Punctuality is all that matters to him, not what you actually do. Sometimes you feel all he needs to do is punch your card. And for what? Pushing papers and pretending to get things done? Someone pushes you as you try to take a seat. Man, Monday mornings are the worst. Dream home. Your face beams as you exit the bank, hand in hand with Lena. Finally, signing the mortgage papers was easier than you expected. Maybe it was worth putting up with that idiot of a boss for 2 years to get this place. A dream house. Lena has so many ideas for decorating it. If you hurry, maybe you could even get ready for Christmas. You'd love to see your parents' face when they see it. Yeah, you should convince her to invite them over. The crisis hit. No, this can't be true. Not now. You stare at the screen blankly. You heard that the crash on the stock exchange. You heard everyone talk about a worldwide crisis approaching, but you? Laid off? How would we ever tell Lena about it? What about your plans for Christmas? Damn, when did you buy the house? Oh, 2 years in? That's rough, buddy. A busy night. Red lights. You close your eyes and listen to the city trap. Oh, Urban Link. I was like, wait, is that Uber? Is that Uber taxi? Damn radio. All they know are Christmas songs at this time of year. You don't want to be reminded of that. Not when you're sitting behind the wheel of a leased cab. It's almost 6 o'clock. You promised Lena you'd be back by Christmas Eve for Christmas Eve by 5. But it's a busy night, and people leave bigger tips on Christmas. Back to square one. You listen as Lena talks excitedly. She really wants to take that offer. Move abroad, sell the house. But for how much? It would hardly be enough to pay off the bank with the soaring rate of interest. What about you? It's hard to find a decent job at home, let alone in a foreign country. After all your efforts to make ends meet, it would feel like going back to square one. Damn, just wish you didn't want it so bad. Holding on. You're wondering if she really is okay with the decision to stay. Maybe you should have said yes, but how could you? It was a crazy idea in your situation. You need to prove it to her. It was the only sensible choice. You need to get your shit together. Give her a better life here. Maybe find a second job? Falling apart. Damn, she's getting on your nerves. Why doesn't she just tell you it's all your fault those bills are piling up? As if you weren't working hard enough. Why does she make such a big deal of a few drinks before you hit the sack? You deserve to unwind after a 12-hour long day of work. Drowning sorrows. You look down another bottle, and the wedding ring she gave back to you. Oh, a job at Ally Corp. Freedom. Finally. She's got it. A new, better life without you. All you could ever do was hold her down. Look at yourself, drowning your sorrows in a bar. You're everything you promised yourself you'd never be. Where the hell did you fuck it all up? You toss and turn in your bed. You can't stop thinking about that. You can't stop thinking about that Ally Corp poster. Help us make a change. A space mining mission in search of that mysterious substance, Rapidium. It's a long shot, but it says you don't need any professional experience. You know you need a change. You haven't managed to stick to one job for more than several months. Nothing makes you happy. You're stuck. What if it's a way out? Project Dolly. That's how we get to here. Okay. But what do I do?
How did they get it, and what for?
Okay. Well, that was interesting. Hey, you have all my life?
I checked the quantum computer.
What the fuck? Mind records?
Fuck? Mind records? What the hell are you doing with that data? It's got
That's my mind.
everything. My whole life exposed.
My records ish procedure.
No. No, I want answers. Shit.
What
What
next?
do you want with it?
Initiate branching procedure.
What does it do?
Branching? What exactly will be branching?
This is you.
You. What?
What? You what? Is that your whole answer?
Create the altar.
Alter? I'd alter what? My life? Okay. You mean as in... Okay, wait a minute. You're not suggesting I use Rapidium to create a... someone and to alter their mind. That's not what you're saying, right?
That's exactly what he's saying.
All right. How about my other options? You jerk. I don't have other options, do I?
Give me 1 second. Alright. Let's initiate the branching procedure. Okay, where do we want to change things?
What? What is it doing?
Branching point.
I remember that alternate life pattern. So this is what the branching is about?
So this plus 50% efficiency when doing base maintenance. So instead of going away, they stay behind. You lock the door to your room and turn the music up. You're so fed up with his constant shouting. Is this what you rejected college for? Putting up with his frustration and drunkenness? You told yourself you'd take care of mom, but he's not making it easy. Maybe next time, you should just lock the door on him. But what would mom say? Yeah, let's alterate. So what does this create? Oh, hello. Hey, title card. Oh, so he's 01, so is it gonna like be like 02 and everyone for how many alters I have? Are you born yet? Oh shit, you got long hair. Okay, let's see how your path went then. Standing up to him, there you did it. Not so hard after all. He turned out to be weak, begging you to let him in. You had to be strong, assertive. You had to be strong, assertive. You read about it online. Shut your ears to his false promises. Imagine loud music in your head. Think of mom, her safety. There, it's done. He won't be a problem anymore. You laugh as mom tells you a joke you heard in the doctor's waiting room. She heard in the doctor's waiting room. She's cooked her pierogi. Man, don't you love them? And a relaxed, smiling face when she can be herself without that monster bullying her. You just wish you could find more than a part-time job to support the two of you. The prescription she brought home today is going to cost you plenty. You smile as you walk away from the mine. Dad was behind that job offer, that's for sure. Trying to clear his conscience, redeem his sins. The steady job was tempting, but you were assertive. Again, no way you'll owe anything to him. You'll make it on your own. You always do. You hold back your tears when you look at her on the hospital bed. You knew this was coming. Her health was deteriorating fast in the last months. You just didn't want to think about it. You hate that helplessness. Damn. Get your shit together, Jan. You need to be strong for her. Promise her you'll make something of yourself. Keep her smiling to the very end. Fixing things. You brighten up as the engine starts. Yeah, fixing things always made you feel good. Like you really can change things. Make them better. Looks like going to that vocational school wasn't just a parting gift for mom, but the best thing you could do for yourself. It feels good to become an expert on something. The boss's customers ask for you specifically, and he can see that you replacing him when he retires. It's a new feeling, to be trusted, respected by another man, a mentor. And he's the first person you open up to about mom's passing. Why couldn't dad just be like that? You try not to eavesdrop, but it's the third time this month these fishy dudes are here, talking to your boss behind closed doors. He says it's nothing, but you can see he's distracted. Doesn't look you in the eye that much. Disappears for hours, leaving you in charge of the business. Is that a good thing? Or should you be worried? Fake batteries, counterfeit parts? Is that what it was all about? As your boss is being taken away by the police, you feel like an idiot for trusting him, thinking that you could open up to him. While all this time, he's been lying in your face, pretending to be a friend. What a fool you've been. Treat it as a lesson, Jan. The only person you can rely on is yourself. Of course, it was just a matter of time before they approached you. Now that he's in jail, his words about you replacing him seem so ironic now. You don't want anything to do with them. But what if you lose your job? You love that workshop. But they're criminals. No, assertiveness, remember? Don't be scared. You can make it on your own. As you turn the paycheck around on your fingers, you think of mom. should be happy to know you're finally making good money, working in an international factory on a contract of employment. You stayed strong and made something of yourself. You should probably be worried that you're still on your own, but that's the way you prefer it. Watching the bartender pour you another one, from the corner of your eye, you catch a glimpse of a figure watching you. You turn and see it was somebody's coat. You smile with relief. For a moment, you thought it was Dad. You sip your drink and listen casually to the conversations at the table. It's good not to have problems. Your friends burst out in laughter. The joke just keeps coming to you. It's a good night. You just got your paycheck and you're buying rounds. Okay, calling these people friends is a little too much. You've only just met them, but you're having fun together, right? The girl on your left's been giving you signals. Could this be your lucky night? That damn crisis just had to hit when you're starting to actually enjoy life. Your whole branch is being shut down. You'll be lucky if you keep your job at all. This damn advert just gets on your nerves. Rapidium. A magic trick to make everyone happy. Who's stupid enough to even think of going on these missions? You can't make up your mind. Bet safely or take the risk. Wonder who that guy is putting his money on. Wait, is that... Shit. It's him. Dad. He looks like a tramp. Of course he visits the bookie regularly. Fucking loser. Man, you just hope he doesn't recognize you. Get out of here, quick. Don't ever come back. You're not like him. You got your shit together. Look at the spaceship entrance. Only fools don't change their minds. Especially if your debts are mounting. You'll be fine. You need to make enough... Okay. Interesting. Wake up the altar in the womb. Just the two of us. Oh, you're 03. Hi.
Hey there. Wow. Hello. Can you hear me? What is this? Where am I?
Jan technician. Good question.
You're in a lab inside the SIBA unit. Your memories might be a bit fuzzy, but relax. You're gonna be okay. Yeah, I recognize the base, I think. Wait. You look funny. You... Ha. Oh. What was that? I wanted to laugh, but I'm like... indifferent. I think you're on some meds.
Security.
What? What for? So you don't panic when you wake up. Why would I?
Anxiety and less joy.
I'll explain later. Right now, let's check your mental condition, okay? Do you think you can, introduce yourself? Sure. Can you?
You first.
You first. I insist. All right. Jan Dolsky, Senior Technician at Ally Corp Mining Operations. There. Did I pass? Wow. Amazing. It actually worked. What? What worked? And what the hell are you anyway? This may be hard to process, but my name is Jan Dolsky, too. Of course it is. Now, you're not bad for an imitation, but what the hell are you? Is this some kind of experiment? Because if it is, nobody warned me.
Yeah.
Anyway, it is. But you're wrong about one thing. I'm not an imitation. So, what's the experiment? Well, I got stranded in this base, and, well, I needed someone to help me move it. as it got broken. Then, okay, this is the crazy part. I learned that there's this functionality of the quantum computer on board to, well, create alternate versions of a person's life. What? Replicate a person, but with different experiences. Mind records. If there's anyone in a bad mental condition in this room, it's definitely not me. The QC's only functionality is to navigate these junkets. I mean, theoretically, it could do other stuff, but such bullshit. I know. It's absurd. I thought the same, but here you are, right?
Here he
Right.
is.
If I understand you correctly, you're telling me you're a alternate version of me with a different mind?
Yes, you can put it that way.
Sort of, yeah. And, you said we were stranded. Yes. It's
Yeah,
just
let's not
us.
tell him like, oh yeah,
Like
you're
I
the
said,
fake.
there's a malfunction in the machinery. If you don't help me fix it soon, we're both gonna die. So, wait. Let me get this straight. This is an experiment in which you're a different version of me, and this version of me woke me from cryosleep to help fix a malfunction because there's no one else on board. What if there was no malfunction? Where would I be?
Still exists somewhere?
You'd still exist?
Maybe?
Somewhere? Theoretically, at least? Theoretically? Wow. You bastard. I can see now what the meds are for. I can't even lash out at you. Just this passiveness. What am
Yeah,
I?
good thing for the meds.
Look, this is a lot, and we'll sort it out. I promise. But trust me, if we don't fix the machinery fast, we're gonna go in a very bad way, and you'll never get the chance to understand this properly. Experience your feelings without the meds. I don't like this kind of pressure. Well, that makes two of us. Fine.
He's got a lot of bad feelings.
Unbelievable. What a screw up. A 3-year-old would have figured it out. Okay. In any other case, I'd say don't touch anything here ever again. But unfortunately, this is a two-man job. On my sign, pull that lever over there. Just don't yank it like an idiot. Pull it gently. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Now. Yes! It worked! You did it. We're gonna live. Let's get one thing straight. I did what you created me for. Now stay away from me.
Core memory created. Okay, well, he doesn't want to hang out with me. Start the engine in the command center. Shit, one more down. Alright. Shit, that takes a lot. Damn. Yeah, we have a lot of mass. I probably didn't need so much storage. Can I get rid of some of the storage? Like, do I really need that? I get refunded my original amount? Okay, we're actually gonna do that. Yeah. There we go. That's so much better. automatically collect. Oh. Yeah, let's collect them. Collect. There we go. We're out of here. We're out of this bitch. Big wheel, baby. Journey 1. Technician is new, but a new altar's ready. Tab, altars tab. The altar allows you to check the mental state of your altars. The event log on inside of their recent history. He's angry. Okay. No injuries, minimal radiation, no hunger. He ate adequately. I'm pissed at Jan. He's really irritating. Yeah. Well. Okay. Database. Idiom. First discovered accidentally by an Allied Corp near space exploration vessel on the 842 Hermes asteroid passing Earth. Rapidium revolutionized the way we think about accelerated growth. Called by its enthusiasts the time-traveling element or the savior element, it emits a unique type of radiation which can transfer raw energy directly into the mitochondria of organic cells, projecting matter into versions of its future self within hours instead of years. Why are we exploring the most distant corners of space to find? The answer seems obvious. Multiple research confirms that potential of rapidium is almost limitless when it comes to infusing life to crops even in the most challenging climate conditions, while reducing the time and resources needed to grow them practically to zero. The implications are immeasurable. Finding and collecting a substantial amount of rapidium will allow for the restoration of agriculture on Earth, putting an end to global catastrophe of hunger. Ever since the making of this groundbreaking discovery, Allied Corp has become fully committed to bringing the savior element to Earth and makes continuous efforts to invest both in accelerated growth and space mining technologies, always proud at the forefront of striving for the future of humanity, never falling back. Organics. Food supplies, okay. Talk to the... Well, where is he? Hi, Dolly.
Never thought I'd be so glad to see a sheep.
He's in the kitchen. Oh, can I just press T to talk to him? Oh. Kitchen. Kitchen. Taco. Alright, let's try to have a good conversation now. Hello.
Hey there. I said, don't come near me.
I understand you're angry, but I need your help.
I get it. You're angry. I would be too. But I could really use your help. You know, if we manage to get the comms room running properly, we'd probably be able to get out of here faster. Stop pretending you have any idea how I feel. I don't give a damn about your comms room. We're moving, aren't we? Now get out of my face, creep.
You do the same.
You're pissed off at me now, but deep down, we both know you do the same thing. Really? You said it yourself. We might look alike, but we're different. Like oil and water, if you ask me, and they don't mix well.
Maybe, but we're in this together. I don't want to say I created you.
Maybe. But you won't last long without me, just as
Okay, then maybe that's not what I meant to say.
In a situation like this, hiding in a trench is just plain stupid. I'll tell you what's stupid. Listening to someone who created you because he needs a fucking tool. Why don't you get yourself a repair kit and fix your own shit? I'm done doing your dirty work.
Good talk. Communication room failure. Yeah, we also had a communication failure. Repairing watch modules deteriorate over time, which makes them prone to failures. To repair the communication room, need a repair kit. You can craft one in the workshop. Okay. Shop. There we go. Fucking Jan technician couldn't do this? Like, goddamn. Figure out how to answer the call. Or how to figure out how to get along. Lucas. Hello?
Mr. Dalsky?
Yeah, yes, I'm here.
Are you okay?
Far from okay.
Are you serious? I just had a choice to either die in pain or duplicate and edit myself. I'm far from okay.
It's, called branching.
Thank you.
Duplicating and editing thing. I need to know if you pulled it off.
Really? And I need to know who I'm talking to. I didn't catch your name.
Oh, Lucas Pena, Space Traffic Control, Orbital Substation L7. Now, the branching. Did you do it?
Yeah.
You left me no choice. Doesn't mean I like what I did. Is this even legal?
You found Rapidium, Mr. Dalsky. We needed to act.
Give me someone higher up.
I want to talk to someone higher up. Do you have a boss?
I might sound young, Mr. Dalsky, but I'm not here by accident.
No offense, man. I just need to know this stunt was authorized by someone.
Look, I'm on my own here at the station. But I contacted my boss, and we're good. Nothing to worry about.
Have you done this before?
I've done this before.
That would be hard, considering there's no Rapidium on Earth.
So how did you know what would happen?
I didn't know. I anticipated the outcome based on historic data.
What historic data?
Some old research, nothing important.
No, I think that's important. What went wrong with the landing?
What the hell happened out there? What went wrong with the landing?
To be honest, I don't know. I'm still analyzing telemetry data from your flight, but it seems something went very wrong.
Yeah, you could say that.
Yeah. We know there was a major system malfunction, but the reasons are unclear. It's too early to tell. We need more data.
Why did everyone die?
Do you know what killed the rest of the crew?
Looks like an oxygen leak in the landing pods. No idea why, though.
Then
I'm
how
still
come
calling
I
it.
survived?
You tell me.
You know, you're not very informative.
I don't like confusing assumptions with information, Mr. Dalsky. Conclusive evidence is more my thing.
What are the
What
mind
about the
records?
mind records?
Yeah, how did you do that?
What is all that personal data doing in the base computer?
Oh, that's, the corporation needs to ensure the safety of the mission and, basically everyone. It's confidential, of course. And it kind of saved your life.
Never consented to that.
I don't recall consenting to it.
Well, you must have, since it's
Yeah,
there.
of course, I must have.
Maybe you didn't read your contract thoroughly. They like to put these things in fine print, you know.
Getting me out of here?
So, you're getting me out of here, right? You know how to do it. Safely.
Sure. First thing I'll need you to do is to transport the base to a safe and accessible destination. I'll dispatch the coordinates to you.
Okay.
Second thing, do you think I could see this altar of yours?
How do you know you're not talking to him?
How do you know you're not talking to him right now?
You're joking, right?
Yes.
Okay, I am. Just doing my best to deal with the situation and with him.
Is he that bad?
He's pissed off at me, won't cooperate.
Then we have a problem. You won't manage without his help. The base needs more hands on deck. There should be a way to gain his trust. Show him you care, maybe?
I told him I wouldn't survive without him.
Yeah, that's just words. Maybe you should share something.
What? Why?
I don't know. Just a thought. My grandma used to say, sharing is caring.
Uh-huh.
Hey, let me think. What can I share with him? My playlist?
Yeah, true. Wait, suppose it's not about what you can share with him, but what you already do.
Memories.
Of course. Memories. I wonder if he remembers things the same way I do.
Yeah. Mind records.
He's probably gonna be pissed that you left your
We're so
mom when he
spooked by
decided
them.
to say.
They could be a source of information.
Fine. I'll check them out, see what happens.
I'll get back to you as soon as you reach your destination. Don't worry, you're in good hands. L7 out.
So is that the person I was talking to this entire time, or like, oh shit, oh, it's a camera mode. Let's see. Yeah, it was him the entire time, I guess. I just didn't have good connection. Choice by analyze quantum. Well, I already kind of looked at that, didn't I? Yeah, I kind of looked at his life. Yeah, but I already read about his life. Trust me, I was very curious about that. Available slots? What the fuck does available slots mean? Okay. So we see the divergence there. That's... Still in the kitchen? Let's have another talk. Thinking about what you said.
I've been thinking about what you said. You're right. We are different. Sure we are. Like, I got that right away, and you took your sweet time.
Stood up to Dad.
I'm serious. You stood up to Dad. I didn't. Oh, really? And what did you do? Just stand and watch him take it out on Mom? I thought about stepping in. I was always a heartbeat away from doing it, but when it came down to it, I'd just freeze. Guess I was afraid of making things worse. Yeah, I remember the feeling. But then I reached a breaking point. Looks like you didn't hang around long enough to reach yours. I didn't believe staying behind could change anything. Did it? You tell me. Dad left, and that was big, but I was hoping... I don't know what I was hoping for. More. I think it was too late for Mom to start her new life. She used to force a smile for me. But she didn't die a happy woman. Wait, is Mom... Is she maybe still around? Here, She always knew what to do and how to cheer you up. Hey, when you were down, or Dad had just stormed out of the house, slamming the door behind him and leaving you crying in your room, would she ask me to help her make pierogi? Her famous pierogi. Oh my God, I could really pig out on those. And making them together was fun.
There we go.
Fun. Yeah, wow, why don't we go for it? Why don't we try and make Mom's famous pierogi? No way we'd find the ingredients here.
We got beer and synthetic starch.
Said they have to be right. Beer and synthetic starch should work. Yeah, hilarious. I can pull it off. You'll see. But there's one condition. You're eating them with me. If you die, I die. Why not? Won't change much, I guess.
Well, that's good. Each person in the base consumes one meal. The higher quality meals will have a positive effect on the mood of your altars. Let's try and make the pierogi. Not quite like Mom used to make them, but they have a nostalgic taste. Eat pierogi. We're eating pierogi together. Look at that.
Here
Ain't
you
that
are,
nice?
The famous Dulski pierogi with an interstellar twist. What do you think? Well, now I know how Mom must have felt. That day she had a terrible flu and I decided to cheer her up and make pierogi for her. Right, yeah. I put like a ton of salt into the filling. And I overcooked them into a shapeless pulp. They were inedible. But you remember what she did? Uh-huh. She ate them all and never said a word. No, she said they were delicious. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. So, they're delicious, man.
Now we're best buds. Core memory created.
So,
cool.
are we cool now? Cool. Do you mean did I come to terms with waking up as tech support for my doppelganger? You might have to give me something stronger than dehydrated dumplings to wrap my head around that.
They weren't that bad.
Now you're being mean. I went through a lot of trouble to make those, and they weren't that bad. You made an effort. I'll give you that. But see, that makes it even worse. It would be easier to hate you, but eating those fucking pierogi with you, I actually enjoyed it.
So did I.
So did I. Sharing these memories with you, knowing you understand me, that was kind of comforting. Are you getting mushy with me?
Eh?
What? No. Okay, just kidding. I know what you mean. I'm just not the sentimental type. Who's being sentimental? All I said was... All right. Just tell me what the plan is.
I don't think we should say. We just need to handle this our way.
The corporation is supposedly on top of this, but I know better than to put my life in the hands of pen pushers. Oh, I hear ya. You never know with those numbskulls. Right. So, until the rescue ship arrives, we'd better watch our own asses. Do they know about me?
The politics to
Don't
me.
worry about it. Leave the politics to me. Gladly. Tell me
I
in
don't
our
want to
words,
say, yeah, they
Colonel.
told me to make you.
Of course, it's simple. We need to stick together and stay away from the sun. Well, there's one thing you should know. This base is a resource-consuming, maintenance-heavy sucker to operate. I have you to help me. That's not gonna be enough. I'll be blunt with you. If you want to survive, you're gonna need more people. People? What people? The Rapidium's there. Use it. Make more versions of me.
Oh man.
Versions of us both, you mean? Huh. That almost sounded like we're planning kids. You need to work on your cooking skills, though.
Anyway, do it
Actually,
again.
I can't wait to branch myself again.
Oh, I thought I meant cooking.
Sure. Take the bull by the horns. Good luck keeping him happy.
Okay, well, he's less pissed now, it seems like. Unknown caller. Okay. Okay. I think I need to pause here, and we'll take that call on the next one. I'll see you then.